What is up, guys? It's your boy Gage. You want to bring you guys some amazing high school stories for you guys today. And today I'm talking about a Hunter's Ed story. This is gonna be a short story, but it was a freshman year, and I thought I should ask you guys and talk to you guys about it. So, Hunter's Ed. I just want to say right now, I don't hunt animals. I've never even killed an animal. It sucks. I mean, I took out Hunter's Ed and I went hunting so many times, but I've never killed anything. I went only pheasant hunting though. I never went deer hunting or any other kind of hunting. So I went pheasant hunting, and I remember, there was a couple times I was like so close to talk about it in a bit. But anyway, so I've never killed an animal, and I'm not a very big hunting fan. I guess I could say I do like shooting guns. I like shooting up bottles and stuff because it's cool. But I just don't feel. I want to say safe around them, but it's not safe. Safe's not the right word. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know how to say it. It's just shooting's just not my thing. That's what I'm saying. I like shooting in Call of Duty, in video games through a remote. I just don't. I'm not a big fan of guns. I'm not like I'm totally for people having guns. I still think that people should be able to have their guns, and if they like to shoot, they should shoot. I'm just saying I don't like shooting. I don't know. It's a really hard opinion on that. Anyways, guys, moving on. Hunter's Ed. That's why we're here. And so this high school story is pretty simple. I went to Hunter's Ed, and I totally got in. I got in this class. My grandpa, paid for everything before I had a job and everything. So my grandpa pays for everything, and I get in this class, and I just look around, and there's all these weird ass kids around me. But there's like those totally country kids over there, and then there's these weird, gross, booger eating kids over here, and then there's just some quiet kids back there. And I have this one kid. I know I totally hit this wall right here. This is why we need to push this wall that way. Anyway, but there's this one kid I kind of knew, but he was such a dick, and he was like major country boy, but no one liked him. He was just so cocky and so. Oh God, no one liked him, and I'm talking about no one likes him from my freshman year till now. That's how it is. No one likes him. So anyways, moving on. So I kind of knew him, and he'd just be like, haha, what's up, fag? And I'd be like, hey, and that's about it. But, that's how it was for the whole Hunter's Ed. But I did pass Hunter's Ed with a nice, good, 90-something%. Like, I don't remember exactly, but I passed it over 90, and I did good. I was so easy, and it was so much easier to remember. I mean, it really wasn't that hard to remember parts of a gun and how to shoot, and it's just, it wasn't basic stuff, but it was just stuff that was kind of easy to learn, if that makes sense. So, and then finally, I was just so cool because I remember the very last day my gramps picks me up from driver's ed. Usually my mom, but my gramps picks me up, and I used to, like I said, I told you guys a couple times before that I used to go to my grandpa's every weekend. This is the same grandpa, and he picked me up, and it was Friday. Hunter's Ed. We took our big final, and I passed. And we got a license and everything, and got my little hunter's permit and everything to go pheasant hunting and everything, and so everything was really cool. And we're just coming back from the store from getting these permits or paying them off or whatever we were doing. And as I walk in, I get home, and right away pull up in the driver, and my grandpa's like, oh, by the way, there's a present on your bed. And I'm like, what? And I throw open the door, and I run up, and I run in my room, and I look on my bed, and there's a big old box, just a box like this big, and I'm like, no way. And I unwrap it, and I'm like, it's a gun. And my grandpa bought me a nice 12 gauge shotgun. Yes, 12 gauge? Gage? What? That's my name. Ironic. Anyway, so he just about this awesome 12 gauge shotgun he bought me, and it was like $300. It was so nice, so clean, so new, and it was just so cool to have one. It might have been $300-400, I don't remember, but it was at least $300 for sure. And it was just so awesome, and it had this whole big old thing of shotgun shells, and I'm like, ah! I started loading up the shotgun shells, and I'm just kidding, no. I was just like, what I did is I pushed the shotgun shells aside, but I did open up the box, and I'm looking at it, of course, and I remember Hunter's Ed, and I'm like, doing exactly how you should do. Well, first of all, I guess you could have a gun in the house. I don't know. I don't think we really talked about having a gun in the house. But anyways, I remember like pointing the whole gun down and never at people, and like looking down, make sure the safety's on, and no matter what, and doing everything. And like you could take the gun in half or whatever, so you can like whatever. Like I was just looking at everything. It was just so cool to have one. So I put it all back together, and I put it downstairs with the rest of my grandpa's guns, and he has like 6 or 7 guns, and it's just some awesome looking shotguns and just 22. He had these just nice guns, and he loves to hunt, and he's been hunting. He hunted like everything before, and I'm more of a fisher. That's what I could say. I'm more of a fisher than I am hunter. I love fishing. Oh, it's so much fun. But anyway, so anyways, I was so happy, and all I could do is sit there and look at it in the gun case. I'm like so excited to use it. And next, I wake up, and I go to bed. I was like, I kept bugging my grandpa, like, when are we gonna go hunting? When are we gonna go hunting? And he's like, oh, soon, just act completely normal. But even my grandpa surprised me again. And the next morning, we wake up at like 6 in the morning, and he's like, all right, let's go. Come on, we're gonna go hunting. I'm like, what? Yes! So I got so excited. Now this is the funny part of the story, and so. We go out there, we have all this gun, we have our, our bullets and everything, and he has his gun, and his is a semi-automatic, 'cause of course automatics are illegal, but he has a semi-automatic, and we all got all these guns and stuff, and I remember I loaded it up, everything, and we started walking around, and, got everything all loaded, and I'm pointing down at the ground, I have my orange stuff on, my glasses, my hat, my everything that I'm supposed to wear, long pants, boots, and I'm looking at the ground, and I'm looking everywhere, just like, I learned in Hunter's Ed, and and we look around for, about a good hour. Finally, we seen something fly up in the air, and then my grandpa told me to shoot it, and I got so excited. I was like, when I pointed up, and I'm like, yes, and I started shooting. I'm like, wait, it's stuck, and then I realized the safety was still on. And I'm like, no, it would have been my first bird, but yet to this day, I've never killed a freaking pheasant yet. So I'm like, oh no. So we just keep on walking or whatever, and finally we hit this big old dirt road or whatever in the middle of nowhere or whatever, and it's like. There's a bunch it was kind of like a shooting range kind of thing, like a homemade kind of thing. Someone just put up a bunch of stuff and made it like a homemade shooting thing. It's like, and Greg's like, hey, how about you take a shot of that shotgun? You obviously need to practice. I'm like, shut up, because I forgot to hit off the safety button. But anyways, he's like, go shoot that can over there. And I'm like, all right, okay. And I point it down, I get it ready, and all right. So let me tell you guys something. What they don't teach you in Hunter's Ed is how powerful this shotgun is. Boom. Flew on my ass, guys. On my ass. I got knocked out. KO when I shot that shotgun. I just remember lifting it up, and I'm pointed, and I'm ready, and I have a, but the problem I did have, and I still didn't expect how powerful it was, but I didn't have it all the way locked on my shoulder. I had it a little bit forward. But so when it came back, I shot it and it hit my shoulder. It wasn't too far. It was just maybe this far apart or so. But it still hurt, just a little bit of distance. So I didn't have it nice and locked on. So when I shot it, it hit my shoulder, and I just flew. I felt like my feet just were above my head, and I fell straight on my head. I just felt like I was totally upside down, and it just fell on my head. It was just terrible. I mean, my feet, I just felt like I'm standing like this, I'm shooting the gun, and then right when I shoot it, my feet go above, and my head is just slams on the ground. That's what it felt like, and I just remember dazed, and my ears are ringing, and I can't hear anything, and my grandpa's like, Gage, and runs over to me, and he puts his gun down on the ground or whatever, and he points in a different direction. He's like, you alright? And I'm like, whoa, and he just laughs, and he gets up and laughs, and he's helped me up, and he's laughs for 20 minutes, and then finally he's just like, let me see it, and he takes my shotgun, and he's like, bam, 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 and I'm like, damn, and he's like, you want to shoot again? I'm like, nope, I'm good. And for a minute there, I got scared of my shotgun again, until finally a couple weekends later we went out again, and I actually sat there and practiced, and I was like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. But that first shot, guys, I shit you not, I flew in the air, dude. It was just crazy, insane, but it was just a lot of fun. So that's the story to tell you guys. It was just a little funny story to tell you guys about my Hunter's Ed. But thank you guys for watching. Drop a like for more, and if you guys have an awesome Hunter's Ed story, let me know in the comments below, and I shall see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for the high school stories and all the likes and support you guys have given me. Love you all. Peace out.